Top of the morning, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about the SPX 0DTE credit spread. Now, this is something that any of us can do. So now what I did was the market was very oversold today. And my thesis was that it was not going to keep going down. When the market opened up, it was at about 67.40. And in 10 minutes, it went down to 67.22. What I did was sold the 66.70 and I bought the 66.65 for protection, which I was credited $110 to my account. Now, my thesis was that the market was down 105 points. It's not, in my estimate, going to go down to 200 points today. I haven't seen that done yet, but I'm sure that's happened, but it's been a while. So now it was down 104 points at the time when I purchased it. I received the 110 credit, like I said, and what I wanted to do was take profit at approximately 80%, somewhere around there. Now, I only did one contract a day because this is just for a little tutorial. So what I did was purchase it, like I said, at about 9:40 a.m. So my thesis was correct. The SPX, they started buying the dip. So at this time, the SPX is down, just a second. It's only down 50 points. It was down 110 points at that time. So it went down and it came back up. After it came back up, I set my price target to take profit at $80 on that one contract. How long did I hold the contract? I held the contract for approximately 20 minutes. I did me some chair exercises. I cooked me some of my bean and garbanzo soup with okra with some tomato sauce in it, herbs and everything. So at that time, I'm just waiting around. I'm just babysitting the charts. I'm just making sure that it doesn't go down to where I could lose. Now, how you can lose is, for one, if the market will end up today, which is still in process right now because it's only at this time about 11:20 a.m. I've been already out for 40 minutes. So if the market closes down below 66.70, then that would have been a losing trade. But that's somebody else's problem right now. I sold it for the $80 profit and got out of it. Now it costed me $390 plus the 110 is the $5 difference between the 66.70 and the 66.65. This is something that we could do at home. Now, it's more profitable, or not more profitable. What it is it's a more likelihood that you're going to hit because you're going to be looking at your deltas. Your deltas is going to tell you it's been shown that it's a percentile of how much you'll be in profit. So I sold a 20 delta. That meant it was an 80% chance that I was going to win and a 20% chance I was going to lose. Nothing is guaranteed. But in my estimate, this is a lot better than me going down to the lotto and paying some lotto tickets, or even going to the casino. Now, to be clear, I will buy a lotto ticket and I will go to the casino just to enjoy myself because life is about enjoyment. Right about now, that's something that's been missing. But hey, I want to just show you that anybody can do it. And what I'll do is put the picture of the option chain. That's going to be the thumbnail of the video. So now that's something that we can do. Now you could have, I sold that. Now you could have bought it for the 110 and now you would be down to $20. It was a losing trade. But there are times when it will go against you and you could possibly lose the 390. How do you mitigate this? This is what I don't hear a lot. I hear it rarely. But what you can do is you can set a mental stop loss or a stop loss on paper saying that, hey, if it gets to this point right here, you say you get the 390 in it, and all of a sudden the options started going against you. Instead of being worth 110, it got up to 250 or 300. That still would be not in the money. It would not have reached the 66.70, but it's getting close to it. What we're trying to do is pick directionally, like which way do we think the market's going at? And what we're looking at is macro things that's going on. We're looking at the VIX. We're looking at Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Facebook, all of the big ones. That's what we're looking at to gauge, to try to where it's located on the chart. Is it below VWAP? Is it above VWAP? Moving average, is it above it or below it? But at the end of the day, this thesis was based on the information that I gathered from watching other videos and learning. And what I learned this is from, I want to give the information so that I'm not going to S&B Capital. They're the ones that I went to and studied and that I got the game plan from. So now that I have the game plan, I'm going to teach it to my family. Hopefully it'll be something that we can do for generations and become profitable instead of sitting around and letting other families be profitable, the top 10% or 1%. And we're sitting out here working hard. Now, I'm finished for today. I done made the $80 off the one contract. You could scale it up. If I had 4 contracts, 4 times 4 is 1,600 minus the $10 that it was $390, that'd be $1,560 that you would have needed, and you could have had made $320 that quick. So it's scalable. It's something that's doable. And guess what? I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep on teaching it. I'm going to keep on bringing information. Right now, I don't have the information as far as how to jump into my screens and show you where I was at. And I'm not showing you my Charles Schwab account because it has sensitive information on there, and I haven't figured out. I know I got the blur on Canva, but it's still a lot of dynamics I need to work out. Probably I need to get me somebody that's technical to bring me up to speed. That's one thing that I lack, is a lot of technical ability. So once again, that's what we did, the credit spread today. And the other one is, if you buy it, it's called the debit spread. So I sold the one. I sold the one that I was credited to my account. You can buy the one which is called the debit spread, which would have been a withdrawal from your account. So thanks for your time, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.